Hello! In this video we will see how SendApp Cloud works and discover all its features. Once we have registered on SendApp Cloud and chosen the plan that suits us best, we will find ourselves with this. Once we have chosen the plan that suits us best, we will find this interface where we see the dashboard with the sending reports. In this case, we have a free demo account with a maximum of 100 monthly sends. And here we have the reports of the sends we have made compared to the total. We have the campaign report, sends via API, automatic responses, and chatbots. Additionally, we can change the language using these flags, upgrade the plan to professional, business, or premium, especially to have a greater number of monthly sends and accounts to connect. Particularly with the business plan, we have the option to link 5 WhatsApp accounts. To check our plan, we go to the icon on the right for upgrading the plan, and we will find our plan. In this case, we have a free plan. In addition to this, to link the account, we click on Add Account. A QR code will appear that we need to scan with our phone using the WhatsApp account we want to link. Once definitely connected, as we are scanning it in this case, it will connect to our account, and we will find the support account in this case. At this point, we are connected. Let's go to WhatsApp, and we have the reports in this case. The most important thing to do at the beginning is our contact list. Now we have a test list. To create a new list, we need to click on plus. Once we click on plus, we have the name, for example, let's call it test2, enter, and we have created our list. Inside there are no contacts. We click the central button and we can import contacts manually via form. So we will enter, as in this example, the phone numbers or via CSV. In this case, we have the option to download a sample CSV. And once downloaded, we go to Google Sheets, File, Import, Upload, and we will upload the download we made. Once uploaded, we find the sample template of the contact list. The first row should not be touched at all because it gives us instructions on what to enter below. Under the phone number, we must enter the prefix related to the phone number without special characters and spaces. The same applies to the name and additional parameters. Then, once the list is complete, we go to File, Download, CSV, and we download our contact list. Once downloaded, we go to Upload CSV and choose the relevant contact list. And we have the contact with the phone number, and we have created a contact list. Obviously, this is a contact list with only one contact, for example. We have understood how to structure a contact list. Now let's go to bulk messaging. So for mass messaging, we create the new campaign. Using the reference account, we give a name to the campaign. So test, we select the group. Let's do test 1. Which in this case will have 2 contacts. We can then insert media, for example, either from files on our computer as, in this case, or through the file manager where there will be an image library to choose from. In this case, let's choose this image, and what's important is the button on the right. Through OpenAI Chat, we can create images in various sizes. For example, we write summer generate, and in this case, an image will be generated with the size we chose using artificial intelligence, and it will be added, as in this case, to the image library. Now, let's write test in the description in the image caption. We can either schedule it for tomorrow or in a few hours, or we can keep the time and date unchanged so that it will be sent at this moment. We select from 3 seconds to 8 seconds, so the minimum sending time is 3 seconds and the maximum is 8 seconds, and by clicking on schedule we can then plan our sending. We must consider the timing of the campaign sending itself, as SendApp has an automation that allows it to understand the best sending times to avoid compromising our account and to ensure efficient sending. The most important thing in the campaign is the time zone. By clicking on the icon on the right and going to Account, we can see the preset time zone. Obviously, if we live, as in this case, in Italy, but have an Arab time zone, the campaign will be misaligned. Therefore, it is important to keep the preset time zone correctly. In addition to this, by going back to WhatsApp, we can then go to the automatic reply section, selecting the relevant account, or, in the case of having a premium or business plan, from 5 to 10 accounts. We can also use it for all accounts of the automatic reply. We always have the option to insert media and write. For example, in this case, the automatic reply is suitable for providing information such as when a customer contacts us but we are unable to respond. We can, for example, write, "Hello, we are currently unavailable. We will contact you as soon as possible." If a customer contacts us, the message will still be sent automatically, and the automatic reply for that specific contact will be inserted. Now let's go to the chatbot. Regarding the chatbot, we will add the chatbot, keeping it enabled. We can select the keyword. In this case, let's always call it test. The keyword must be contained in the sentence or must be a whole keyword. When it is contained in the sentence, for example, it can be information. For instance, when a customer contacts us and says, "Hello, I want to receive more information," what happens is that the word information will be indicated. The bot will recognize that the customer's message contains the keyword, and a message will be sent in response to that keyword. For example, "Hello, for more information, please contact us from this time to that time," or we can provide standard information. Instead, if we want to use the whole keyword, this can be especially useful in case they contact us. Through click to chat, an automatically pre-established message will be sent, and that pre-established message that we will send via click to chat, thus generating a link, allows us to develop the same phrase, which will be the entire keyword that enables the automatic reply. For example, there will be, "Hello, I would like to receive promotional information automatically through click to chat," and in this case, with the chatbot, we will have the automatic reply, for example, "We are open from 8 a.m. to noon," and so we will structure it this way. Therefore, there will be this variability between the keyword contained or the whole keyword. In this case, we have created our chatbot. However, we have the ability to export participants, especially in cases where we are administrators of a group. When we are administrators of a group and write in a group, all the contacts of that specific group will appear here, and we will be able to export the various contacts. As for the APIs, in this case, we are dealing with non-massive messages, but rather transactional messages. For example, these can be particularly useful for integrating APIs into web platforms, mobile desktop platforms, and Google Sheets. What happens? For example, we have this format where we can insert variables such as the phone number, name, message, and we can insert this, for instance, into Google Sheets or other platforms that will allow us to send transactional messages, often useful for notifications of insurance policies. Why? In this case, an automatic message will arrive indicating, for example, that the policy is about to expire, or it can be used on various different platforms. Thus, through APIs which differ from mass messages but refer to transactional messages, they mainly allow the sending of notifications by connecting to other platforms. On SendUp, we have explanations through blogs that will indicate how to insert APIs into various platforms. In addition to this, we also have the account manager, where we can see how to log out of the account by clicking here. And the trash can will allow us to delete rather than log out of the account. Then we have the file manager, where we have the ability to insert images and files. We can upload them at this point, or by clicking Browse Files, we will open the folders on the desktop as they will allow us to insert files. We have Adobe Express as an image editor, and as we saw earlier with artificial techniques, we can create images to carry out personalized campaigns or images for captions. As for the templates, for descriptions or captions, through Tools and Caption, we can create predefined templates that will be useful, such as depending on the sections. We can create, for example, a section aimed at mass sending for certain promotions that depend on the seasons, such as in summer. Consequently, a caption will be created, a caption template, a preset message description template. Now let's create an example one, add one, let's call it, for example, summer. In the description we can write, for example, hello, they have started. The 20% discount promotion has officially begun, offering customers a fantastic opportunity to save on a variety of products. For instance, you can enjoy a 20% reduction on the latest summer collection items, which includes stylish clothing, accessories, and more. In this case, we are going to create a preset template so that when we need to carry out a mass campaign via bulk messaging, we can use this template here. And now I will also show you how to retrieve it. Let's go to WhatsApp, let's go to bulk messaging. In this case, if we go to edit this campaign that we have already carried out, by scrolling down, we can take the template that we like best. In this case, we use summer, select it, and see that we find the template in the caption of bulk messaging very easily. Besides this, we must remember that this is a caption, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a caption. If we remove the image, the caption becomes the actual message, so with the image being accessory, this becomes the caption, while without the image it is the defined message. Additionally, we have the option to add the name, so percentage. For example, we put next to hello, and then also the parameters that we are going to set in the address book. With this, we have seen the various functionalities of sending